Hey everybody, I'm just gonna give my thoughts on the WrestleMania 35 card. It is on the big championship matches. I'm talking the WB title and the Universal title, and some thoughts on the Royal Rumble and Takeover too. If anyone actually watches these videos, I'm not as big as, say, Brian Lane or Wrestle Talk, What Culture, Coach Hollis, and probably never will be, but it's just fun making these videos, get my thoughts out there. So, Monday Night Raw, the night after the Royal Rumble 2019, had just ended, and there was the big run story shot from that was, who Seth Rollins gonna face at WrestleMania? 'Cause boy, oh yeah, right here. If you haven't watched the Men's Royal Rumble 2019, no. Seth Rollins won the Royal Rumble, Men's Royal Rumble 2019. And the big story is who Seth Rollins gonna face at WrestleMania 35. And I'm gonna be honest, I thought the Royal Rumble was a great show, especially that Becky, Ronda, I'm sorry, not Becky Ronda, Becky Oscar and Sasha Ronda. I thought those two matches were incredible. They may have been my favorite matches of the night. I thought they were great. But there was also Balor versus the Universal Champion, Finn Balor, I mean, versus the Universal Champion Brock Lesnar. And that was great. I mean, they created David Guy stories throughout that match, and it looked like Balor had Brock beaten with the coup de grace, but Brock kicked out the pin, caught his arm with the Kimura, and it was great. A lot of people have a problem with them tapping out, but I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it, and to me, the beatdown sort of sent. Well, I'm of two minds about this. There was the beatdown afterwards by Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar beat up Finn Balor. There was a beatdown. And my first thought was, okay, Finn Balor, back to the mid cards with you now. I'm done with. We're done putting you in the main event spot for now. I mean, you'll be back when we need you, but we're done with you right now. Back to facing Jinder Mahal you go. But my second thought was, wait a minute. Maybe, just maybe, this could be setting up a rematch between the two at Elimination Chamber, or maybe possibly WrestleMania, because I really want to see, which is a mouth-watering match. I really want to see the Demon versus the Beast at WrestleMania. I really want to see that. But back to that's wrong for a minute. So the running story throughout the night was who Seth Rollins gonna face at WrestleMania. And at the end, well, they were advertising all night that, well, Seth has all night to choose, and Brian and Brock are both here, so he's gonna choose at the end of the night. And at the start of the segment for it, Paul Heyman and Brock come out, but Paul Heyman just cuts the promo in his usual great Paul Heyman way. He says, you don't really have a choice, or it's not really that difficult of a choice, if you only have one option. And that's Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, which is a match I would love to see. I've kind of spoiled myself throughout this video, but needed to say after those comments, Seth comes out, attacks Brock Lesnar. Well, gets a few moves on Brock Lesnar. Brock catches him and delivers 4 F5s. And I'm not gonna lie, at the end of the segment, what I wanted was for Daniel Bryan to come out and hit the running knee on Seth or apply the belly on Seth. But no. Needed to say what I want at WrestleMania and what I think would be best at WrestleMania is Brock Lesnar versus the Demon Finn Balor and Seth Rollins versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 35. I think that'd be spectacular. I think that'd be great. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I hit on this point yet, but at the Royal Rumble, I did not want Seth to win. I did not want Seth to win at all. I don't know why, but I just didn't want him to win. I guess because it was sort of obvious storyline they were going, and I didn't like that because you just know Seth Rollins is only in this position because Roman Reigns came out and said he had leukemia. And Seth Rollins is gonna fight for Roman at WrestleMania 35. Don't get me wrong, if they have that match, which is probably what they're building towards, I don't know, they probably could change it next week, but who am I kidding? They're not gonna change it next week. But yeah, I don't know why, but I don't like the idea of that. Like I said, I know in my head that the match is gonna be great, but I just didn't want to see Seth win the Rumble. Well, I want to see someone else win. If Balor won the Rumble, that would have been spectacular. But yeah. And at the end of this Raw segment, also, it was advertised as both Daniel Bryan and Brock were gonna come out to face Seth when Seth made a choice. And they were both in the building, but Daniel Bryan didn't come out. I don't really know why, but he didn't come out. He didn't come out to face Seth. And yeah, I gotta say, I know Seth Rollins vs. Brock Lesnar is gonna be good at WrestleMania. I know it's gonna be good. Even though I don't like the story, I know that they're gonna tell. But I just think the Beast versus the Demon at WrestleMania would be almost the perfect story as you can tell. I mean, Finn Balor had not held the title since he gave it up. I mean, he gave the Universal title up. He never yacked it. He would never beaten for it. He gave it up. And a Universal title match for him at WrestleMania would just be awesome. Would just be a real Daniel Bryan story. And speaking of Daniel Bryan vs. Seth Rollins at WrestleMania is so mouth-watering and would be so great for both men. Because, I mean, Seth Rollins, since the gone, just hasn't really had that standout performance to me. And yet you count Dean Ambrose at TLC, which I actually really enjoyed. The other people didn't like that match at TLC, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it really had a psychotic way to it, but I'm getting off track. Like I say, they could change their mind they could change their mind next week and say, "Oh no, Finn's competing in the United Chamber for a number one contender for Brock Lesnar, Seth Show, Daniel Bryan. So not just Finn Balor, but Demon Balor is competing in the Chamber at the Elimination Chamber for a number one contender to face Brock Lesnar, and will face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania." I just think that'd be awesome. But as for the rest of the card, the tag team scene, I really don't know. I would say the Revival, but honestly, I don't see the Revival as contenders anymore. I mean, I really wish they'd go to AEW so they can have that mouth-watering match with the Young Bucks. But yeah, I don't know. They've been so flattened out in the main roster, and WB has actually frozen their contracts. I don't know why, but they did. Well, I do know why, but they did, and that's stupid. But it looks like from this episode of Monday Night Raw, it looks like Finn Balor's going into a program with Bobby Lashley for some reason. I read he was considered to be in the Intercontinental title picture, but still, I don't know why. I mean, after that beatdown that Brock Lesnar gave him, I thought he'd be in line for a rematch. And at the thought, Finn Balor came out tonight and cut a promo on Brock Lesnar, and I was like, yes, it's good. Now challenge him to a match at WrestleMania or Elimination Chamber or something, and it was great for a while, but for some reason Bobby Lashley came out, which they've never had beat before, except a few months ago. I don't know why, but yeah, they could change their mind next week, but they're probably not going to. I really hope they do, because I think that'd be far better main event than. Oh, speaking of main event, we are getting Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's title, which is awesome. That promo they cut tonight, both women, was just spectacular. But yeah, I've gone on with this too young. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, I just think that'd be a much better WrestleMania card. Maybe the best WrestleMania card ever if you combine Finn and Brock with Seth and Bryan and Ronda and Becky. Maybe the best ever, but I don't know. I know a lot of people think it was WrestleMania 17. But guys, thank you for listening to me, and peace out. Enjoy SmackDown tomorrow night. I know I'm going to.